Alright, so let's start off with the big one first.
What is the big one, though? There's a few things we're talking about.
Destiny 2 landed! Oh, shit! Alright, so...
Destiny 2, more like Destiny Poo. Got him! Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the dealio. What are you doing on your phone?
I'm trying to find the thing. Sorry, okay, here we go. Stylish. We're back. Okay, so we played Destiny...
I can't believe you clapped just then. You always clap into the mic.
Sorry, guys.
It triggers everyone. Destiny 2. The definitive review right now. Forget Angry Joe. Forget ACG.
We're going to tell you what
forget Donkey.
We're going to tell you where it's at.
Forget everybody else. The Laymen Gaming have the definitive review of Destiny 2 right here, right now.
Okay, so...
A little known game that you might have heard of from a developer called Bungie. They made the Halo games back in the past. They also made Myth and Oni, but you wouldn't know that because you don't know shit. Anyway, now they made Destiny 2, and it's come out this week. I've been playing it all week. Sam played it for the first half of this week. Sam, how is it?
Okay, Ralph said this perfectly before. I said, what did you think of Destiny 2? He said, Destiny 2? More like Destiny Poo. I said, Ralph, that's not really appropriate for
You just said that at the start. It's actually on footage.
So Ralph said that, guys.
Why would you quote yourself and then say that I said that?
Quote yourself, because I say great things. I was really expecting some new shit. A sense of like, yes, this is a departure from Destiny 1. And I think most people now, some people are going to disagree with us, but most people now are feeling that this is really just Destiny 1.5.
Are they though, Sam? Did you just assume their perspective
on Destiny?
Did I just assume
them? So I went into a video game store in Australia. We won't name any names.
Won't name any names.
And I just happened to ask them. I said, you know, how's Destiny going? They automatically said, without me even having to say anything, they said, a lot of people are saying it's like Destiny 1. I'm like, oh, okay.
Savage. Video game retail staff savagery.
Then I went on to ask them if they're getting a lot of returns. And they said more than they would have expected.
In its first week of release, that's a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, in the first week, like, this is a
not
game
even, by the way, it's only just been out the first week. On this day of recording, it's been out for 1 week.
Yeah. This is the game that you're supposed to, you know, a lot of people are going to play a good 80 to 200 hours on this thing.
Yeah, totally.
I want to make this clear. I have just finished the campaign. I purely want to talk from a campaign perspective.
And I have done all of the end game except for the raid, because the raid comes out tomorrow, actually. But I've done everything else that you can do in the game right now. I've done it. There's the raid, which still comes out, and there's the Trials of the Nine, which is the PvP event. Everything else I've played to death over the last week. But I'm not surprised to hear that a lot of people are returning Destiny 2. It is absolutely Destiny 1.5.
100%.
No question about that. And I say that
there was nothing really new at all.
I say that as someone who loves Destiny, by the way.
And I like it too.
I love Destiny 2. I enjoy it because it is still Destiny. It is a new Destiny adventure. The critical difference is I actually expect my video game franchises to evolve, but I expect a video game to give me a new experience. And Destiny 2 does not give me a new experience.
Not only does it, in my opinion, not give us a new experience, but I didn't give a damn about the story. The story felt like textbook crap.
It was like
okay, kill the, save the world, kill the evil dude.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Like it didn't catch you. If you're playing Halo 2 campaign, you are just completely engrossed in that.
So true.
And you're seeing it from two different angles.
You're like, I really like the Arbiter now. He seems so cool. You know,
you see it from so many different angles. It's the world is more fleshed out. You kind of understand the world of Halo 10 times more than you could have ever understood it in Halo 1.
100%.
With Destiny 2, it's like, what did I learn from the world of Destiny? Like nothing. I really just think they were like, we can either do this as a DLC or we'll just release it again and make a shit ton of money. And they were like, let's just do that.
I think the biggest sadness is that they've actually cut off all the old world. And there was a chance this game is so not a sequel that you could have bolted the original game. Like, you could have bolted this new game onto that old game and it would have been bigger, but now this world is smaller, you know? And there was no need for that. There's no need to make this world smaller. If you were going to change everything up and just do this, like, redefining sequel that's just completely different, sure, shut us off from the old world. But this Destiny world just feels smaller than the last. And there is less to do, by the way. There are less activities. There are no heroic strikes. There's no daily bounties. There's no daily heroic mission. PvP, by the way, is completely completely screwed.
There's just so many problems I find, and I think a lot of people that are watching this did watch me because I played the whole game on stream, the whole game. So a lot of people.
So the 10 of you out there that have watched Sam's stream ever,
you're 1 billion of you.
That's right.
No, like I think you guys can. A lot of people that were watching, or a billion of you, could see that at the beginning I was really optimistic. I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. The more I played it, I'm just like, oh my god, this game is pissing me off now. Then the boss battles. You grind them down, then you sit back. They might get a few good hits on you, so you got to wait for your life to go back. Then you do it again.
So Sam says this as a non-Destiny fan, and I agree with that.
Wait a second.
No,
but
I agree with that.
I do enjoy Destiny. And I think it was a really great departure from Halo in terms of what Bungie did. I was really I love Destiny 1. I'm not sitting here saying I don't like Destiny. I love Destiny. But I'm just calling it for what I think it is.
Do you know about the DLC, the microtransactions drama? Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't. But
long story short, shaders which color your armor are now consumable, right? So instead of just having them permanently and you can constantly change them, now when you use it, it consumes it, and you get them in microtransactions.
Are you fucking serious? So they want you to actually...
This is live reaction. Sam hearing about Activision microtransaction processes.
Wait a second. So
right here, right now.
If you change your skin to yellow...
You change your armor
to yellow. Triggered. No.
Yellow, SOB.
No. If you change your armor to yellow...
Yeah.
And then you want to change to blue, you can't go back to yellow without having to buy it again.
Without having to get it dropping or buying it.
We've spoken about this before, we won't go too much into it, but it's so disappointing to see. It's the ongoing trend. You pay full price for a game, and they try and stiff you any way they can. Like, it's exactly what it is, right? Let's be honest. Like,
if you want to make some other microtransaction cosmetic stuff, fine. Consumable shaders is a really, really, really shitty way to do it. That's ingrained into the whole customization framework of the game, and they basically just make me feel shitty every time I look at it because I'm like, oh, I wish I had 2 more of those shaders. Do you know what I mean?
And look, I mean, I didn't play enough of Warframe in any way, shape, or form, but I mean, I could see by
Warframe's crazy with that.
But you can buy it.
You can buy it. You keep
you've got it. I don't want to hate on the whole game. I thought the weapon mechanics were fantastic.
Yeah,
definitely.
Always. That's
some
the
of
same
the
as
aspects of
Destiny
the
1.
campaign, visually, you're like, whoa, this is really beautiful. Like, this is awesome.
Very true.
We're not sitting here that we didn't like Destiny 2. It was just Control C, Control V, Destiny 1.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It really was.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, as I said, I will continue to play it because I've always played Destiny as a hobby. It's always a game that I'll continue to love and enjoy because it hasn't changed. But as I said, I think Destiny 2 is fine. I don't think it's great. I just think it's fine.
But before we finish, like, honest question. If someone came up to you and said, should I buy Destiny 2? What would your answer be?
It's the same answer I've been giving to everyone. If you're a Destiny 1 fan, you should absolutely buy it because it's more Destiny. If you've never played Destiny before and it looks like you might like it, you should absolutely buy it because Destiny 2 is a really good, refined version of the best parts of Destiny 1. Would I recommend Destiny to anyone that has doubts about Destiny? Probably not, because if you don't like the look of it, you're almost certainly not going to like the way it plays. And don't buy it if you want a game that is not grindy. If you want a game that is constantly different, you'll hate Destiny because Destiny is always about doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Again and again, and again and again and again.
That's it, guys.
Destiny 2. That's the definitive review.
Don't worry about Angry G, alright? Don't worry about Angry Joe. Anyone else? We just told you what's up. And we really did.
And so we told you that retailers are getting returns on it as well.
Yes, big time.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Here on Laymen Gaming, breaking the big gaming news before anyone else, even if we only have a very small sample size on which to rely.
And this is our 22nd video?
Who cares?
The 4,000 people that watch us?
They don't care.
They don't care.
At all.
They're only doing it because they feel like they need to give to charity.
That's right.
And they think, I subscribe to these people, these poor people that need people to watch them. We do appreciate you guys, and we are going to continue. Thank you, guys.
As if that was in any doubt. Like, were people sitting there at the end of the video like, oh, I wonder if they're going to keep making videos, man. I don't know, you know?